Hello breakers, so a little different video today. My wife and I went on a day date and went to one of our favorite antique stores, Merchant Square in Chandler. So here is what I found. So here's some baseball cards from one of the vendors here that usually has some pretty cool stuff. Football, basketball, baseball. I mean, this is kind of there's some baseball here, but this is sort of the football section, but the problem is none of these are organized at all, these little bins. But I did peek a Dan Marino rookie card son, and Marino's my guy, so that's kind of cool. But yeah, his bins are not organized, which is an issue. Some old golf clubs. I kind of collect old golf clubs, but none of those were any good. So here are the infamous bins that are not team sorted. They're 48 cents a piece. I don't think I've ever bought an individual card from him because of that. So here's some sets. They did have 90 Bowman, or I'm sorry, 89 Bowman, and so 20 bucks. I don't know, is that good? I need to get one. I really want one. I bought one that didn't have the Griffey in it for 5 bucks. Was a little disappointed, but is 20 bucks a good deal? You tell me. He's got 2 of them. I think they were 25 at one point. So anyway, so he's got some individual packs here as well, which is, I mean, nothing crazy here that would catch my eye. I don't like that they're out of the box, so I really wouldn't kind of waste my time with those. There's 88 Donruss back here. Kind of cool, but just not worth it. A little too much. There's 90 Score, which I took a second peek at, but there's some more of those bins. And so he's got some team sets down here, but as I was flipping through randomly, literally the first card I went to, Xander Bogaerts Bowman rookie, and then a Devers rookie from Series 1 right behind it. So yes please, for 48 cents. So I'm definitely gonna pick those up. Spend a little more time going through these, but again, not a lot. It's just there's so many and they're not organized at all. But yeah, there's my second peek at 90 Score. But I'm gonna go with these, and I'm gonna pass on the 90 Score. If I want that Bo Jackson, which I do, I'll just buy it. I love that iconic card, so I want to get it. Here's some football in the case. Nothing I'm into. I'm pretty much primarily baseball guy, so wasn't into it. But some cool old pennants, mostly football, some baseball on top. Giants, they did have a couple of Red Sox, but wasn't really into them. Bobbleheads for days. Obviously, we're in Diamondback country, so they were everywhere. And then here's some cool vintage cards. They had a Mickey Mantle back here that was kind of sweet. 58, I think. I don't know vintage all that well, so you're going to have to tell me. There's a Teddy Ball Game. Caught my eye, 350 bucks, I think it was. And I looked on eBay. Actually, it was fairly fair, but it's hard to tell with condition. And I took a peek at these 2 little Red Sox bins, and again, it's just hard. I just don't know well enough vintage cards to know if they're in good shape or anything, so I really wasn't looking at it. More bobbleheads for days, some kind of funny ones with the Star Wars themed stuff. Some basketball comic books all over the place. I know my son loves comic books now. But anyway, this was another vendor. He was much more organized. Didn't have as much stuff, but you know, he had a Brett Favre rookie card up here in the top right. You know, that's okay. And then he had a couple of baseball sections. I looked through the Jeters, nothing that great. And then I looked through the Bo Jacksons down there, and he had his Future Stars Topps rookie, but it looked like it was laying in water. But anyway, his bins are organized. So he actually had a Red Sox, or 2 Red Sox bins, and I looked them up. And I was at this same vendor a few months ago and actually picked up a Wade Boggs Fleer rookie for 25 cents in this thing. So pretty excited about that. But here are some more. Nothing crazy here. A couple of Mike Trout singles off here to the right, a scratch off, but nothing catching anyone's eye. And then some cool Star Wars toys. I am all about it, with a couple of cards here. A Donnie Baseball Fleer rookie, overpriced, but whatever. I'll just kind of look at the Star Wars toys for a little bit longer, and the Jordan Wheaties box. And then I found these graded cards, nothing spectacular, but I thought this card was funny. Check out the subgrades on this thing. The corners are a 6.5. Nice Bible verse. Corners are a 6.5, everything else is a 9.5. I'm like, what did he, like, just frisbee toss this thing across the room and have it land on a corner or two? It's just so weird that one subgrade is so much lower, but what do I know? And then here's a pretty cool Cal Ripken piece. Obviously those aren't real cards, but they have some of his cards throughout the years, some iconic ones. I think it looks like they made 2,600 of these, but kind of cool. If you're a Cal Ripken guy, you'd probably like this. I think it was around 240 bucks. And then you got Paxton, baby, autographed jersey, a print. So kind of cool. But man, I kind of like this thing. I mean, if you're a collector of Cal Ripken Jr., you're probably gonna dig this pretty hard. But I don't think his rookie card was in there. I don't remember seeing it. But and then I found this. This Red Sox, I don't know what this thing is, so I don't know if you guys know what this is. I don't know what it goes on top of, but they all pretty much look like Wade Boggs, other than one, which is hysterical. And then I don't know who this is in the center, but his thumb has seen better days. I don't know if it melted off or what, but saw that and thought it was kind of funny. ASU Baseball, signed. And then I found this Topps, this is pretty cool, this Topps Baseball, sort of supposed to look like it's vintage, and I wanted to get it, and I showed it to my wife, and she's like, oh my gosh, this would be great for our son's room. I was like, what about our room? So anyway, well, that is pretty much it. Have a blessed one.